Hello, Social 30-1 students. I'm just going to send you a quick video on what will be done over the next at least couple days next week. I mean, we have classes scheduled for Monday and Tuesday of this week. I'll make another video when it comes to the following Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when I also have to be gone. By the way, I feel fine. Um, I'm not sick. It's just they're taking precautions in order to um, make sure that the COVID doesn't spread, etc. We all know the drill. Okay, some of us are also in isolation. But anyways, I'm going to give you a quick overview on what we're doing. Like I said, over the next couple days. Now, because of my absence, I think we have to uh, do Chapter 5 quite a bit differently than what I had normally planned to do. Um, in some ways, it's almost like a flipped classroom kind of setting. All right, so let's just look at what the gist is going to be as far as what's going on here. So let's just look at Monday's plan. Okay, Monday's plan for period 5 is I expect you to work on your back assignment. Some of you still need to get your chapter 6 done. Heck, some of you still need to do the chapter 4 and then also work on your 10B. Now, like I said, with the 10B, hopefully you picked a dictator, and really with this assignment, you're going to perhaps use this specific dictator in a writing assignment in order to, you know, either defend or go against the aspects of dictatorship. So do a good job. Make sure you can implement this dictator and how they did things in their regime. As far as when you write a written response dealing with dictatorships. Anyways, so work on those back assignments, and then in the repeat period, hopefully prior to class, you will have read pages in chapter 5, pages 164 to the top of 172. And that just deals with the Soviet Union or Russia prior to and during and throughout the revolution. Okay, so it'll give you a good little backdrop of that. So you'll be looking in chapter 5, which is right here. You can find this in Classroom on your online textbook. You can go into chapter 5. And so I think it was 164 to 172. This is 164 right here. So you would read these pages that deal with Russia. Okay. Some of it's just kind of general stuff we've already looked at in 10B. Okay, but then it kind of goes through some history all the way leading up to the Russian Revolution. Okay. And like I said, 172. So you would stop right about here. All righty. So that's where you find it there. Also in your textbook, your actual tangible pink textbook. All right. However, in chapter 6, oh, also, you can refer to this here, and this would be my lesson on the Soviet Union. And it's actually really good. I don't want to spoil it for you, but um, I made this video in April of this year. I had a lot less hair at the time, and I was probably about 15 pounds lighter or something like that. It's just, I've got the COVID 20. Anyhow, I personally believe that Rocky Balboa ended the Cold War, but we'll get into that in the Cold War unit. So you can watch that. Okay, so there's that. You can also look at the specific Google Slides presentation, at least the first 35 slides in our presentation. Okay, anyhow, so you can look through that all the way up through the end of the Russian Revolution, probably the death of Lenin. Okay, it's actually pretty well done. I mean, whether you want to just do it manually or you listen to me do it, it's up to you. All right. So hopefully you'll have time to kind of pour through that tomorrow or soon. All right, so there's that. Um, In period 6, I do want the substitute to show this documentary called The Russian Revolution. It is right here. Okay. It is 47 minutes long, so you might have to start that video a few minutes before the end of the first period. Okay, but it's a really, really, really good video on the Russian Revolution. And in order to give you a little bit of incentive to actually pay attention while it's going on, I have provided a review sheet to go with the video. But they're fairly simple, benign questions. But once again, this is content I believe you have to have in order to understand what's going on here. Okay, just a couple pages, but I mean, they're fairly just informational type questions. Okay, so I'll probably put that in classroom at some point tomorrow. Okay, but that should be done in class. All right, so that is kind of the gist of tomorrow's class. Now, for homework, okay, once again, if you want to stay on top of these things, you will look at the second video I made, and this is probably Stalin, and this will be done Monday after, like between Monday and Tuesday's classes. Okay, so there's that. Once again, this dapper, handsome guy down in the corner. Close that out. You can continue the Google Slides presentations from 36 to 61. Okay, and then in Tuesday's class, let's just skip down to Tuesday here. Um, make sure you have read pages 179 to top of 186. Okay. Um, and then more than likely you'll be watching some sort of video about Stalin. Okay, whether that's this Life Under Stalin, which is found in YouTube, or also it's a VHS that I have in my room. There's a review sheet. This time it's done for you. You don't have to do it. But once again, this is all information that you need to know in order to be able to use Stalin or Lenin as a case study in the rejection of liberalism. All right. Monday will probably end off the Soviet Union. That's a week from Monday. That's next Monday. And then the rest of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that following week will be looking at Nazi Germany. All right. Um, I think that's about it. Like I said, I haven't completely planned. What I plan on doing over the days in which I am home in my sequestered state is I will for sure mark your essays and get those done and back to you I would hope at some point next week or this coming week. And then, when we get back as far as normal class, hopefully, um, we'll be ending off the chapter 5 and then moving into chapter 7, which is the Cold War. And then from chapter 7, um, we've already done 8. Okay. We're basically done the unit. There's a little chapter 12, but anyway, you don't want to hear about that. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Okay. Once again, I do apologize for not being able to be there. If you have any questions, just fire me an email in classroom. I really don't need a million texts, but you can see there's my phone number right there if you need to get a hold of me. But not that I don't need a million. It's just like I said, if you have any questions, fire me an email or send me something in classroom. That's just kind of the official way to do it. But I do miss you guys. Okay, I feel bad about this. But anyways, I think that's going to be about it. All right, take care.